What's up, everybody? This is Fred Rachani of TSC News. My Twitter feed is blowing up because there is apparently some breaking news on the wrestling front, and this is pretty shocking. First of all, I want to give credit to @WrestleVotes on Twitter, Pro Wrestling Votes, for breaking this story, and ProWrestlingSheet.com for following up on it. There is a rumor going around that Neville, that's right, Adrian Neville, the two-time WWE Cruiserweight Champion, one of the best wrestlers in the whole damn world, a guy who has had a career year in 2017. There's a rumor that he is gone from WWE, that he has walked out on WWE. Maybe not walked out, but quit out of frustration, unhappiness with his direction. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, wait a minute. Why would a guy like Neville, who finally got the ball and ran with it, as WWE likes to say, why would he want to leave WWE? Well, let me read you Ryan Satin's post real quick, and then I'll get to why I think he might want to leave. There's a rumor going around stating Neville requested his release from WWE last night, and while we haven't been able to confirm it quite yet, here's what we know. Sources say Neville was initially scheduled to lose to Enzo Amore in the main event Lumberjack match on Raw, which he was replaced by Kalisto. However, plans changed after the ex-Cruiserweight champion walked out before the show. While sources haven't been able to confirm this information officially, an account using the handle WrestleVotes tweeted today saying Neville quit, and most people we've spoken to say there does appear to be some truth in that claim. And the post also says it's worth noting that not all wrestlers who are asking for their release get it. And, there are rumors that WWE wants to keep him. And why wouldn't they? The guy is phenomenal. He's a great worker. He's stepped up his character this year. Great on the mic. I mean, he's done such a great job this year. So what could possibly be the reason for a guy in the prime of his WWE career to want to go somewhere else? Besides the fact that he may or may not be getting may not have been getting the Cruiserweight Championship back. Well, I think there's one word. There's only one word to describe this situation, in my opinion, and I'm going to spell it out for you. M-O-N-E-Y, money. Dollar bills. That cash flow. That guap. Neville, for those that don't know or don't remember, is a cruiserweight. He is a smaller wrestler than most. For those that don't know, there's a lot of lower level guys in WWE, likely the cruiserweights, who are not making a whole lot of money in WWE. They don't get their hotels paid for. They don't get their rental cars paid for, which is absolutely BS in 2017, but because WWE has friends in high places, such as the White House, they can continue to get away with doing that and not making these guys employees as opposed to deeming them independent contractors. Okay, it's the way it's been, and there's been guys that have been successful despite that kind of shady independent contractor business model. But you know who's not making a whole lot of money with that kind of shady independent contractor business model? A lot of the wrestlers who are not at the tier of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose. The list goes on and on and on and on. And Neville, for all the great work he's done, likely is under freaking paid. My photo's still blowing up here about this whole thing. One of my buddies here says, do you think that WWE should give him a raise and move him up to the heavyweight division? Yeah, I absolutely do. Kind of like New Japan Pro Wrestling. Do you know what New Japan Pro Wrestling does when they see a smaller wrestler and he's in a junior heavyweight division and they see value in him? They do a storyline like they did with Finn Balor back in the day, or Kenny Omega more recently, and they say, you know what? We're going to move these guys up to heavyweight. And I'm sure they bump them up a little bit in pay as they move up in the card, and they put them in prominent positions. Now, was WWE planning on doing that with Neville? Evidently, if he had the desire to quit and request his release, then that tells me no. And that also tells me that likely he's not making a lot of money. And you got to remember something too. When you're a champion in WWE, I know at least for the world champions, the women's world champion and the WWE and Universal champion, you get to fly first class. I don't think that's the case with the other champions. It might be, but You get a little bump in pay, okay, maybe a big bump in pay, and you do get to fly first class, at least if you're the world champions. If you're not, and you're not somebody that's been established like, again, like Randy Orton, or maybe even Bray Wyatt for that matter, who's been around for a few years and kind of, sucks with these storylines, but has still been in a prominent position for a while, I'm sure you're making good money, but or good money, all things considered, with the circumstances. But Neville, I don't think so. And he's probably fed up. He probably looks like Cody Rhodes and all these guys that are making a ton of money on the independent circuit. He's probably thinking, God damn, I'm traveling my ass off. I'm going to have to work freaking Christmas. I'm going country to country. I can't even get on the freaking main card of WrestleMania or SummerSlam. And I'm no longer champion. And he's probably thinking, I'm one of the guys that stepped it up in the UK scene back in the day. I'm the guy back in the day that was also killing it in Japan, and I could be making money. You know what? F the cruiserweight, junior heavyweight division, whatever you want to call it. This is a guy who legitimately could go to Ring of Honor right now, or better yet, New Japan Pro Wrestling right now, and be a main eventer walking in the damn door. He's that good. He is that damn good. He's not that, no, he's great. He is that damn great. And it's about damn time that everybody, especially his employer, or maybe soon to be former employer, realizes it. You got to pay these guys what they're worth. Everybody was complaining to me, oh, Fred, why are you complaining? Why are you so mad that they have to work Christmas? NBA players have to play. NFL players have to play. You want to look at the minimum salaries for NBA and NFL players? You want to read Justin Roberts' book, former WWE announcer, and just read about the travel that him as an announcer had to do. Read his book. Get on Kindle. It's a great book. Best seat in the house. I just read it. His travel was insane. And he was not even a wrestler. Now think about if you're a production person. And you got to drive that truck. And you got to lug that camera equipment and do all that. That's a hard life. Now think about being a WWE superstar. Taking bumps. Not having time to recuperate. Making time to go to the gym. And I get it. It's been that way forever. These guys and girls know what they signed up for. But guess what? I'm sorry, kids. I live in a world where things evolve. Where things should evolve. And where things should get better. And just because something's been done the way it's been done for years does not make it right. And does not mean that a person like Neville or Cody Rhodes can take it upon himself to say, you know what? I'm better than this ish. I can make that money. I can do it on my own terms. And you know what? Dare I say, maybe I could even preserve my health and prolong my career in the damn process. So if Neville has opted to leave WWE and is able to legally obtain his release in the very near future, I wish him the very best because he is one hell of a talented dude. And if WWE opts to hold him hostage or convince him to stay, I hope, I pray that these pricks aren't vindictive and that they put Neville in the top spot. Not only that he deserves, okay, you hear this, you stupid, you deserved it chant. No, that he's earned with this work in the ring, on the mic, great physique, never got in trouble out of the ring, always represented the company well. He's done everything that's been asked of him. So it's about time that WWE shuts up or pays up. Assuming, of course, that this story is true. But folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this potential blockbuster? What do you think the future holds for Neville? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us. Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this news update, please visit our website, thesportscourier.com. Please click this like button. Share this with all your friends. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to enable notifications. YouTube wants you to click some stupid bell sometimes, that little bell emoji, in order to enable notifications. So please enable them so you get all our latest uploads and live streams. And please, if you would like to support us and wear the TSC News shirt I'm rocking right now, please go to teespring.com/TSC-news-gear and purchase your brand new TSC News shirt or hoodie today. All proceeds will go towards our production costs and making this a better YouTube channel and website for y'all. Whew. Damn, I got heated. That's all I got to say for now, folks. Until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the matches.